The next debate, of course, is the vice presidential debate, Michael. What are you hearing about that?
Well, it's going to be an interesting matchup. I think it's a preview of the presidential debate because Joe Biden now, because of the way that Barack Obama failed by being too passive, Biden is going to have to be aggressive in this debate. That's not an easy thing to calibrate. You can go overboard here, and he's opposing a young, earnest guy that's like a Boy Scout. So it's not an easy thing to do. Biden, however, has run for president himself. He's been through this many times. Paul Ryan has never been on a stage this large. Well, and I remember during the convention, in the first 10 minutes of his convention speech, he was really nervous. So, it's not sure how this is going to come out.
Sarah Palin had never been on a national stage before she debated Joe Biden, and the consensus of most observers were that she fought him to a draw in their vice presidential debate. Joe Biden, I think, has had a long, distinguished career, but he's become a little rusty and a little bit excitable on the campaign trail.
Well, what do you think that Paul Ryan has to do here? I mean, I'm sure no one would advise him to take the tack that Sarah Palin did because while she caused a lot of talk, I think in the end she was not a plus for that campaign.
No, but
you may disagree. But
she fought Joe Biden to a draw. I think Paul Ryan has to address some specific questions about his budget plan, but he also has to make it clear that it's his budget plan. Mitt Romney's plan is the one that's going to be implemented in the White House, and you can't say everything in the Ryan plan is automatically going to be in the Romney plan. I think.
Well, Mitt Romney has said it won't be.
Exactly. So I think a lot of what Joe Biden is going to say is whatever Paul Ryan has ever said is automatically going to be what Mitt Romney says. That's not the case. Ryan's the number 2 guy.